Okay. So like after shuffling the cards, I have this. I am haunted. I am haunted by memories. Are you haunted by memories? And this is really speaking from the previous episode, wherein I talked about how you're able to balance the four elements living within you. So you balance your ability to generate ideas and your ability to manifest in 3D world, your ability to regulate your emotions so you can take proper actions towards the very goal that you want to achieve without really letting the pride and ego and victim mentality and trauma blocking the way or whatsoever. And now, like this card, this oracle deck that I made, this is like I am haunted by memories. Okay, so if you feel like you're being haunted with memories that you have collected over the years, this is the time that you will sit down with them. It is really time to sit down with them and evaluate and being real with yourself. Okay, this is shadow work, and working with the shadows isn't an easy path because it requires you to be completely honest with yourself and to be completely honest with your inner child. Okay, it won't be easy. You can immediately befriend them because it took me a while too, but I should say it took me years to finally sit down with them in a way that I can sit down with these thoughts with you. Because what you've been seeing in my previous, in my most of my videos, these are my real thoughts and feelings filmed on camera. Because my YouTube channel is not just a YouTube channel. This is my life's documentary. So it's like me recording myself doing the shadow work with you. And I want to look back. I want that in my 40s, for example, 10 years from now, I'll still be doing this. In my 40s, I want to sit down and look back at my 30s, my 20s, and see myself how I progressed in life. I want to see my memories as stepping stones to inspirations to my future work. I don't want them to be the blockage. I don't want them to be the baggage that will hold me back from achieving the very life that I deserve. And I wish that you would feel the same way. I feel that you are in a situation right now where you are just haunted by the memories and stuck in a rut. But this is not really like I don't want you to be stuck in that haunting feeling, right? It's when why you're haunted by memories. Are they painful? Are they because 49 can be reduced to 13 and 13 can be reduced to 4. So 4 is Saturn. This is like traditions, home, haunted by the memories of home. Or are you haunted by the memories that you had in your home? But what memories? The what kind of memories were not able to receive love, or you were not able to talk to her at the moment where she was in your home, or was it because like you had the chance but you didn't grab it, you didn't take the chance, that's why you're now being haunted by the same memories that actually happened in your home? Or is this about your parents, or is it about your siblings, family members that created this haunting memories? Because fear for of Deutsch, so fear to me is like like home, stability, traditions, and like it's also like an angelic number, especially if it's 44. So, but what kind of memories? Like what memories? The like Because this is like, I feel like the feeling I feel right now is like nostalgic. You're nostalgic at the same time haunted by these memories. So, but why? What kind of memories does it are they? Is there something that you like to say but you can't? Is there something that you like to do but you can't? I am seeking clarity. Another 4. 34. 49. I am seeking clarity. So you're seeking clarity about the haunting memories? You want to seek clarity and like, let's make this clear. Let's get this straight. That's how it feels like. Like, let's get it straight. I like to talk to you. Like, can we sit down and talk and really just get real with ourselves and just tell and express how we truly feel without bullshitting each other? Because I'm being haunted by these memories and I can't let it out. Can you hear me out? I want to make things clear with you. I want to make things clear with you. I want to sit down with you. I want to make something known to you. I want to, like 7, because 34 can be reduced to 7. This is like deep beneath the surface. Scorpionic, like 7. Like, it's so, like 7 in numerology means like you're you're not content with the shallow things. You want to go deep dives. You want to go deeper to than the surface. So you like to investigate. You like to go deeper than what you're receiving or what you're seeing. You want to actually want to get something soulful, because 7 is kind of like a hermit, a number of like hermit-ish number, because 7 wants to be alone. 7 wants to introspect. 7 wants to dissect thyself and know thyself. So yeah, like this is like wanting to see clarity. Like I'm seeing the hermit in my mind's eye right now. Like the hermit like wants to be alone with his lantern and the wand. Like I have enough light to see the road ahead. I also have the wand, just enough to make some stability for me. But I want to be alone. I want to find clarity. I want to go deep within. I want to like seek light for myself, seek the light for my own. Because I'm haunted by these memories. I'm haunted by the memories at home. And it's like, paradoxically, it's also feeling like you want that thing that you missed present in your home. What? This wait, like it's like there may be some instance, there may be some specific event or events that happen in your life that happened and you wanted to do something but you couldn't, or you wanted to say something but you hadn't. Maybe you wished could have done something but you didn't, and because of that you feel the consequences. You felt the weight of the consequences of it because you were not able to say and do and whatever, really ripple effect. Okay, you were not able to manifest it into reality, so now you're being haunted by it, by the same memories that happened or occurred around your home. And paradoxically, you now as an adult, 10 years plus 20 years now, you are now being called to wish and want the same thing that happened, the very subject or the very thing that happened in your home, present in your present circumstance. Like for example, like you had a vase and someone placed a vase at home, and then this aunt say, okay, I leave the vase at home and all, and then it looks so nice on the shelf. It looks so nice in the corner, and then you fell in love with it. You fell in love with it, like, oh my gosh, I wish I could have told my aunt to keep it there, or I wish I could have done something to stop the transfer, then it wouldn't have broken along the way, because the jar or the vase now is not broken or whatever, not on site anymore. So and then now it's like a feeling of, oh, I wish to have that vase again. I wish to have that vase again. So I will feel okay, in love, and like I will feel in love again. So I need to have that vase. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's like that feeling I'm getting from you. So why are we doing this? Okay. Because this is part of the self experience. This is part of your self experience. So it's like, if is it giving you tools on like how you can be aware with yourself? How much are you aware of yourself actually? Excuse me. Oh, two cards. Okay, interesting. I am no longer afraid of failure. I am no longer afraid of failure. We have 3-3. That's a master number. That's 3-3. I'm frozen in fear. Okay. So to better explain this, let's go back to the vase situation. Okay. So now, like you are being haunted by these memories that happened in your home. Then you find yourself frozen in fear of not being able to reach out, fear of not being able to communicate, and maybe you, deep down in your heart, you wanted to tell your aunt that the very things that you have told yourself for so long time, but nobody has ever heard it, and you're now in a position where you're being haunted by it because you are supposed to do something with them. These memories will not be within you, or not really within you. You will not be carrying these memories if you actually have done the very lesson, or you are when you made when you done something what you're supposed to do, then these memories will not clung, or will not cling on you for so long time. Or only when you release these memories and do what you're supposed to do will these memories fade, or the haunting of these memories will fade. Okay. And it's also like 7. So 17, you have 17, 8. So 8, infinite. 8 is luck. So yeah, because it's infinite, unending, infinite. Infinite fear, endless fear. You're frozen in endless fear of not being able to say something, to do something. So see, just being aware of how fearful you actually are just make a difference, because now you're aware of how fearful you are. Then you finally have something for your conscious brain to process and evaluate why, and to make sense out of your fears. Are they sensible or not? Are they rooted from trauma? Are they rooted from a previous experience, painful experience? Or does this make sense because this is just out of anxiety? This is just about being fearful of the future and project the same fear in the future. When things are not yet happening, then you find, like, it takes some awareness to be really able to individuate yourself from the circumstances and whatever it is that's been haunting you all this time. And I'm glad that you're no longer afraid of failure, because failure are lessons. I'm not afraid to fail, and I'm not even afraid to try again and fail again, because successful people should never feel fear with failure. Like, I tried to be a successful professional entrepreneur, but I failed. I had to close my consulting business and all. So now I'm building another one, publishing company. So even if I fail, okay, I can build something again. So, like, life is about fluidity and you being able to flow with life, just like how I described in my previous videos, like you being able to find balance within yourself. So through your air, your ability to generate ideas and how fast it can manifest to the tangible earth, and how you can regulate your emotions to make sure that you can take actions accordingly. And when these elements are working together within the self, then your conscious brain will finally have some middle point with your unconscious and subconscious to work together. Okay, so I hope that you got something from this, and yeah, I'm ready to forgive. I'm ready to forgive. Are you? Forgive yourself. Come on, like you've been too hard on yourself. Like, goodness, if like the level of forgiveness I've given myself as a Scorpio moon, that's like forgiving those who have bullied me, because I bullied myself too. Because what you say is who you are. Again, what you say is who you are. So whatever words coming out of your mouth, that's who you are. You don't have to describe yourself to me. Just look at the words that come out of your mouth. Are they hateful, criticizing, judgmental? Then that's who you are. That explains who you are, because that's the very lens. You wouldn't say those words if you haven't thought about them, right? You wouldn't think of those things if you didn't have the intention to think about it, because this sparks your interest. This interests you. That's why you talk about it, right? So if you like to know the character of someone, just look at the things they say and the topics that they care about. Are they more of the ideas, or are they more on the gossip? So you will know and you will feel. Start listening to how you feel. Start listening to your senses. And like, I'm not telling you to forget being logical and all, because it's still important. Air is still important, okay? Your thoughts and logical, critical thinking still is must be present, yeah? Because you have earth to handle. But you can't drown yourself. You can't drown and keep flooding the earth with your water. Like, you can't keep the earth flooded all the time. You have to find ways to go along the creeks and make space for the earth to rise itself from the waters and provide proper homes to the inhabitants. you understand what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. But it takes some tectonic plate shifts and volcanoes erupting to find the balance and action to make the earth we're living right now. So I hope that you forgive yourself. I hope that you be compassionate with yourself. I hope that you will love yourself. And I hope that you will please yourself in the same way as you please others. It's time for you to listen to the self that you've been ignoring all this time. It's time for you to listen to the inner child who's been whispering at you and telling you to listen. And it's time for your heart and soul to navigate you in this life's uncertainty. And I wish that you'll find yourself again, and even in the middle of toxicity and chaos. I hope that you will find yourself again in the same way that I have found myself, and being able to find my ground and center despite not really knowing where to go. Because I'm just having fun with my life. I'm just having fun with my chaos. And just like the bird in front of me, it's like, yes, the spirit is telling me, yes, you did a great job. And siren. This is siren. So I don't want to keep you longer. So I hope that everything is clear. And if you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. And all the links that you need to know about me are in the description. And yeah, I love you. I love you so much. I care for you so much. So that I wish you the happiest life and becoming the best version of yourself, the version that feels right to you. With love, peace, and harmony with self and others. See you in the next one. Cheers!